Welcome to Adobe InDesign CS3 Tutorial 7, Working with Styles. In this lesson we will look at text styles, graphic styles and lots of other styles. So the first thing we need to do is have a look at the target file to see what we're actually aiming to do. So we'll open up the target file and just scroll through it in InDesign and just see what our final file will look like. We'll now close that file and open up the working file and then save it with our own name, 07_etc, and save it in our documents folder in this case. Right, with the text tool and the page 1 centered in the screen, we'll now select the loose leaf tease text in the first column of the document. In the character formatting palette, we'll choose Adobe Casalon Pro, which alphabetically is under the C and not A position in the alphabet, and use the semi-bold style. And then we can change the size to 18 point. Now we'll change the paragraph formatting options and add 0 pica 3 points before the text. Now we go to the paragraph styles panel, and when that opens we'll choose new paragraph style and we'll give it a name, the style name, in this case head 2, because it will be the second in the hierarchy of headings in our document. And under the next style option we'll choose body text and the shortcut of the Apple key and number 9 on the numeric keypad, not the number 9 at the top of the keyboard. Leave apply style to selection on and click OK. We now have the head 2 style in the paragraph styles palette. If we select more the T gift collection on the page and give that to head 2 style as well, and then the teapots and tea accessories text to give that to head 2 style, we can now save our document. If we select now the Expedia Tea Company text and style that with small caps and from the control panel at the top of the screen, we can now from the character styles palette choose new character style and give that the name company. And again, create a keyboard shortcut by holding down the Apple key and then choosing number 8 on the numeric keyboard. And click OK, and we have a new character style format. Now if we go to page 3, we can select the Expedia Tea Company text at the bottom of that page and apply that company style to that text. We can also go to page 1 and again apply the style to the text at the bottom of that page. And we can save our document. Now styles can become more complex by being nested within other styles. So we'll try this out on page 2. So if we go to page 2 and zoom in to the text at the top of the left-hand column, we can see that the text Earl Grey : Sri Lanka bullet point is there. Now if we select the Earl Grey text and style it as we wish by making it bold, we go to the character styles palette, we can create a new character style, and that new character style can be given a name. In this case it's called name because it's the name of the T, and then we're going to give it a colour. So we're going to scroll down and give it this burgundy sort of colour. So the text is now going to be coloured. When we have finished it, we click OK. We'll see that we have a new character style called name. And the Earl Grey text is still selected, so we can't really see yet the change in colour. Now if we select the country text, give that some styling, so we make it italic, and then go to new character style and give that the name, style name country. You can click OK, and that style has been applied to that text. So those styles have just been applied to Earl Grey and Sri Lanka. Now if we go to page 2 and the pages palette, click on it, we will now have that page centered in the screen. We're going to create a paragraph style. So we've got one called T body. And with that we're going to create a nested style. So what we do here is we click on drop caps and nested styles and click on new nested style, and we've got a series of text which is actually a series of drop down menus. So under the first item where it says none, if we click on that we can see that we've got some styles, and we choose name. Click on the word through and that changes into a menu, and we can choose up to. So the style will be applied up to, and then click on the next one where it says where it's number 1, and we can choose the number of entries to put in there, and we'll leave that at 1. And where it says words, we can click on that, and you can see there's lots of options. And we're going to type in a colon, so that the style would be applied up to the colon which is in our document. If we preview that, we'll click on the preview button in the dialog box. Move it out of the way, we should see that everywhere where there's a name up to the first colon has been changed into the burgundy bold text. We can see that in the left hand column of our page. So if we click OK, now we're going to use the text tool and select the bullet point after the country name, and that will become another marker to indicate the end of a style. So we're going to copy that and add this to our nested styles in the T-body paragraph style option. So if we open the T-body style and go to our drop caps and nested styles and do a new nested style, and we've got the first item highlighted as none, and we'll choose country. And we can have it up to, and then 1, and instead of words we're going to have the bullet point. So that style will be applied up to the bullet point. The preview button is on, so we can have a look at what the impact of that nested style is. If we click OK, we can see that the italicized style has been applied up to the bullet point. However, the colons have also been italicized, so we need to deal with that by creating another nested style to stop them being italicized. So if we open the T-body paragraph style, go to the nested styles option and choose new nested style, what we need to do now is to use a style of none through 2 characters and a colon. Now that's in the wrong place in the hierarchy. It needs to go between the name and the country, so we can use the arrow to push it up the list so it's in its rightful place between name and country, and click OK. And now the colons are not italicized. If we save our work